Well, howdy, and welcome back once again to the Withlacoochee River Report. Well, today we had a train sale here on October 12th, 2024. And yeah, I got a little bit of booty that I brought home. And I'm going to show it to you. And yes, we also had a hurricane. So, what's with the train show right after the hurricane? So let's come back on the other side of the introduction. We'll talk about it. Well, here we are again at Dana's. It's time for his shows to start for the season. And yeah, we just had a hurricane come through, but not bad for just a couple of days ago we had a hurricane. We're already back up to it. You know, now this is the thing that makes you feel like you're normal again. having my train running. Having the trains running again anyway. And you see I got a couple of stock cars there. Those are two old Atlas from the 1970s. They're bone stock cars, and you can see they pull just fine. Then I got me a K-Line Gondola, which is right behind the Burlington tank car. Got them at pretty good prices. Another cool thing I got was this here bridge. Well, it's not a complete bridge. There's no bottom to it. But I got that for like $5. It's not a manufactured bridge. What it is a bridge that was scratch built by somebody out of brass. And it's a nice bridge. I think it's beautiful. The wife, knowing that I want F units to run my passenger cars with, wanted me to get this. We got it. Of course, naturally, it doesn't work, and there was no way at the show to test anything out because, you know, there were just some people that couldn't make it, you know, that normally would. I tried so hard not to buy those, but, you know, she doesn't want to hear how I need to, well, she doesn't understand when I get a little money together, I will be buying either F units or, and I will get it in the right paint scheme. Now I'm unhappy about that, but I can live with it. And I'm stuck with a couple of things that didn't work. I'll try to make it work later. They're probably pretty simple to work on. If I find out that, you know, it isn't going to work at all, I'll take it back to John. My buddy John, he's never done me wrong. Well, I'm going to figure out how to get that bridge in here now. That bridge does go all the way across the gap here. Let me show you. As you can see, that bridge will go all the way across. And if it's not tall enough for certain freight cars or taller cars, the bridge has no bottom. The bottom will probably be a chunk of wood here. And what I'll probably do then is just simply take and put some build this up underneath here and just raise the bridge a few thousandths of an inch or a few 100ths of an inch, and it'll bring that bridge right up to the right height. Like I said, it's a gorgeous bridge, and I'm already liking it. I'm already liking it sitting there. Now, yes, we did have a hurricane come through back on Wednesday evening. Made landfall it started making landfall about 8 o'clock and had made full landfall. The eye was basically halfway on over Sarasota when the, you know, by 8:30. We didn't get any real damage here at the house. There was damage all over our county. We did not suffer the brunt of the hurricane. That would have been down south of us. But we did have some hurricane force gusts that caused us some problems. The power went out about 2 or 3 times and then came back on. And when it went out, the storm was actually calming down. The winds were subsiding. You could tell, you know, you can tell when you're at the end of a storm. And when the storm ended, or was ending, that's when the power went out on us. And of course, it didn't come back on. Naturally. You gotta think, what the heck? Right? So it wasn't until yesterday afternoon that we finally had the power back on. Can't really complain. It was just, what, a little over a day without power, about a day and a half without power. Because it was, you know, Thursday morning just after midnight that we lost power. So, and we were only out till Friday afternoon. Not too bad. That's pretty quick. I've had it where we had the power out for up to 7 days. And trust me, I know all too well what that's like. That was Irma. That was Hurricane Irma that came through, I guess, about 2018. That was either Irma or Ian, one of the two. Then we've had several hurricanes that have come through. We never lost power, so. But let me show you the cars I got. Okay. These two cars are old Atlas from the 1970s. They're bone stock cars. And, of course, they're stock cars. They are made to haul cattle, to haul sheep, whatever they're shipping at that time of the year. Of course, they're well detailed and everything. You know, old Atlas cars always were well detailed. There's no question of that. And then I got this one. He was originally wanting like 30 bucks for this car. That's a little high. Now, this is a K-Line. It's a die-cast car. So, you know it's a nice car. Of course, obviously, it's in CB&Q. Yeah, you know, I think it's a beautiful car. It's got the tops on it and everything, and the covers. You know, so the car was basically made to haul things like steel and things like that they wanted to keep the elements off of, or anything, you know, that would fit in a gondola that they really wanted to keep the elements off of. The car is like super detailed. I mean, it's got standalone grab irons and everything else on that car. Just like most of their die-cast cars, just like the tank car right up in front of it. A beautifully done car. So I cannot piss and moan about that one. I got it for $10 less. But I can't bitch. I can't bitch. I'm not going to bitch about those. I got those for $10 a piece. He had them sitting amongst a bunch of Line L cars, and they looked a little out of place, of course. Naturally, those are scale-size cars. So, they looked really, really good. And, you know, for 10 bucks a piece. The cars are bone stock. They're in mint condition. Well, somewhat mint condition. I've got a little ladder poking out on that one. But the cars are complete. You know, it's great when you get complete cars. You know what I mean? It really is. But we did have a train show today. And, you know, I hope you enjoyed the visit to the train show today. It wasn't much. We weren't expecting much. There was only a few of us that showed up. But Dana felt like we would all feel better if we had the train show today. So I'm just kind of relaxing and playing with my trains. Maybe I'll take that FA apart and see what I can do. Until next time, happy railroading.